I'm spending a week exploring Dublin and Northern Ireland, city, coast, everywhere, including some of the most majestic scenery you could possibly imagine, which just also happens to include a terrifying rope bridge. Yeah, about that rope bridge. Obviously, I need a place to rest me weary head, only hotels are really expensive here. So I'm going to try Irish hostel life. These pesky kids, they're going to kill my liver. Hi, I'm Rick. Welcome back to The Journey. In this week's episode, I'm going to try to survive an entire week in a youth party hostel kind of place, while also running to the countryside for some much needed peace and quiet. Hi. You see that thing way back there, just around the corner? Well, you can't actually see it. That is called the Giant's Causeway, and it is the big reason that I am up here in Northern Ireland. Try saying that 3 times fast. Northern Ireland. The reason I keep grabbing up here is the wind is playing havoc with my microphone. Anyway, everything they tell you about Ireland, it's true. It's super green, it's super rocky, it is super beautiful, and if I'd ever watched Game of Thrones, it would probably look a lot like that. I have a love-hate relationship with Dublin. On the good side, the people are just incredibly warm and friendly. Everything you've ever heard about them, absolutely true. Yeah, the Irish people, they have the gift of gab. In my first hour here, no less than 10 people have asked me what is going on with this camera that I'm talking into. Actually make that 11. Some guy just stopped 3 seconds ago and asked me all about it. So yeah, you'll never meet a drunk here that, well, won't sit you down and tell you a story, and that's the downside. It's a heavy drinking town. Everything you've heard about that is also true. After a Friday or Saturday night, you don't want to know what you're going to find on the side of the streets. That's why I chose to do hostel life here in Dublin, because there's great people, wonderful people, and I imagine they're going to be drinking a whole hell of a lot. So by next week, I probably picked the best place for this or the worst place. I guess we'll both decide in just a few days. Hey, you want to see what a hipster Euro youth hostel really looks like inside? It's really hard to describe. It is nothing like I was expecting. On the upper floors where the rooms are, the dormitories, it's really quiet, very peaceful. Yep, this is home. Then on the main floor, not so much. There's lots of partying going on. Apparently there's a beer pong event going on tonight. It's that kind of place. And it's filled with pupa, larvae, small, young people in their 20s. Although there are a few who are kind of my age. Just a few minutes ago, I watched a whole bunch of German bicyclists who were easily in their 70s roll in. But they are definitely the exception. It is not the norm. Yeah, I took a tour bus. Welcome to the far north of Northern Ireland. That is the Giant's Causeway. They say it's about a 15-minute walk. I think distances are deceptive. I thought it would be fun to feel the wind in my hair. Be careful what you ask for. I just got in trouble for walking on the black stones. If you come here, don't walk on the black stones. Okay, I'm going to step in here out of the wind. How do you like the echo? If you ever come up here, there are 2 things you need to know. You can either go through the gift store, which is actually this welcome center, and they will charge you a lot of money to go down, or you just walk down. You don't actually have to pay. And the other thing is they do have buses. It's quite a long walk, especially back because it's uphill. They do have a bus, a couple euros. I didn't take it. That's why I'm breathing so heavily right now. Take the bus and don't pay the gift shop. So only in Ireland would you find a bar called The Church. And it actually was a church. There's a pipe organ. This is, I guess, where they did the hymnals and the sermon and the preaching from. And now it's just a big-ass bar. It's kind of touristy, but it's really, really cool. I just love the idea. I can't wait to go into the bathroom and see what they've done in there. Nope, no sign of the 3 wise men down there. Welcome to home. 6 of us live in this little hostel room. This is my bed up here. Nice and cozy. Yes, I fit. There are actually 4 girls, 2 guys in this room, and there were a whole lot of surprises that happened here last night. I was expecting something completely different. I'm going to explain that in a minute, but let me give you the tour of the room remaining. Well, yeah, this is it. This is literally it. 4 bunks, you got to climb up. There is a bathroom. You got to learn which light switch to hit in the middle of the night. It's basic, but this is not meant for 6 people. Down on the second and first floor, there is a men's locker room and a women's locker room, and that is where you do your showering, everything but your middle of the night peeing, pooping stuff. This is home. 6 more days. So I had to take a break from the kids back in the hostel. Did you know you can take tours in Dublin to, I don't know, great nature, to castles? You can also take them to pubs. Yes, I am on a mountain pub tour. I'm going to do this right now because later on, you're not going to be able to understand me.
Shady devour and molding, burning of Raku Bay, David the Gooey of a rock, they shall up their law. Speak till to let the gods. Oh, look, she the bow, oh, look, she the bow, oh, look, she the bow, I'm sure hot to the town.
Okay, before you flame me in the comments, no, I didn't get to walk across the rope bridge this time. I did 5 years ago, and here's some pictures to prove it. Trust me, no one is more disappointed than I am. I wanted to cross the rope bridge. I really did. I like doing stupid things for this YouTube channel. So I mentioned that I was kind of surprised last night, and the surprise was that I was probably the least responsible person in the room. I was expecting a bunch of jocularity, yelling, fighting. I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting dead quiet. Everyone that came in just basically said, hi, how are you? And they went back to their own little world. They were all in bed by 10:30, and they were all up between 5 and 7. I was the one who wanted to stay up later. I was the one who wanted to get up later. It was surprising. I figured this was going to be a party room, and I wasn't going to get any sleep. In fact, I slept pretty well. Oh, and as far as my being 61 and them being, well, not. No one said anything. It may have just been me, but I caught some weird glances out of the corner of people's eyes. Here's an interesting fact. The hostel where I'm staying, it's actually connected to the Jameson distillery right behind me. They also have this giant tower up here, which is, I don't know, 2,404 million steps to the very top. You want to go see what it's like up there? Okay, I need an adult milkshake after that. I don't know what it is about me and heights, but I just keep doing them. Hey, these are my new friends, my new Irish friends. They're wearing the absolute latest in blue wool outerwear. I have no idea why they're wearing blue. If you know, leave a comment below because we could all use the education. And I don't know why they keep running away from me. I thought they were my friends. So we need to talk prices. The reason I am doing this hostel thing, other than the fact I thought it would make a really fun video, is hotels in Dublin are expensive. Between 210 and 240 euros per night. Now this place is 64.20 a night, plus fees and taxes, of course. And it is seriously cheaper. Now, when I booked this whole thing for Dublin, I found a really cheap flight and went, oh my God, things are gonna be just special, aren't they? And then I realized just how expensive it is to live here. So So Hostel, all the people that I'm seeing in and out running around, it's not just because they're young. It's not just because, well, like the kids here last night were eating Cocoa Puffs for dinner. It's because this is all anybody can really afford. $64 a night? That was the same price I was paying in Spain for a 2- and 3-bedroom apartment. Ireland, if you're coming to visit, you might want to take out a loan. Well, I managed to survive an entire week in a youth hostel. Would I recommend it to you or anybody else? Maybe. But in the meantime, take a look at this video that's popping up somewhere above or below your heads. It's just another place that I might have stayed, which was also a tad unusual. And with that, be healthy, be happy, and we will see you real soon.